Dear British public, dear Ministry of Education, my name is Maya Birdwood Hedger, and I'm speaking from my house in Kent, Hythe, which I share with my partner Peter Prost. We would like to support John Hemming's speech, which he wrote for the conference in Warsaw on the 12th of September this year. We are upset by the reaction of the Ministry of Education, which is effectively saying what John Hemming says, it's all nonsense, and all we try to do is to give every child a loving, stable home. Well, this is our home. It's beautiful. You can see we have a sea view. In a moment I will show you the bedroom we have for my son Henry. We bought this house 7 months ago nearly. Unfortunately, Henry has never been in this house yet, because the local authority have placed him in Gravesend, which doesn't have anywhere as nice a landscape as where we are. But the local authority somehow think that I suffer from some unclear psychological condition, which they won't even name. But presumably it means I'm not able to prioritize my son's needs, which is absolutely not true. I was in fact going to study for the bar course to become a barrister this year, but I've decided that because of the situation with my son, I'm not able to do it, and I'm going to defer that course. Our priority is to get Henry back home with us, because we think that is the best for him, and that is in fact the only best that he deserves. Yes, the local authority have also used the fact that 2 years ago I was diagnosed with endometrial cancer. That is true, and although the cancer diagnosis is still there, I'm probably fitter, I'm clearly fitter than Henry's foster carer, but I'm also fitter than many mothers. I cycle every day, I swim, I run, I play tennis 3 times a week, and that's what I would like to offer Henry. In fact, let me show you Henry's bedroom. It's not set up for him because he's never been. Hello again, this is the bedroom that is meant to be Henry's bedroom. Yes, it's got Henry's old toys and things that he hasn't used, because all the books we've been buying for him recently are in Gravesend with his foster carers. But again, well, this is, by the way, the castle that Henry made at school a couple of years ago. He made it, gave it to me, and said, please keep it until I come home. So I've got this paper or cardboard castle, to be precise. And behind me is again the window, and that's the view that Henry will face from his bedroom if he's allowed to come back. I'm sure he will like it, like any boy of 9-year-old would. Well, in fact, any child or any adult would. Thank you. Once again, dear British public, dear public of Kent, this is the beach right next to our house, and we're sitting here together with our friends here, and this is a perfect place for a little boy to enjoy, and it will be very good for him to come back home. And those friends of mine have known him since he was 4 years old, and we would all very much like Henry to come home and enjoy the environment we've got. Please don't pay your taxes towards keeping him away from us. And now, dear British public, dear people of Kent, we are on the beach, again just outside of our house. I can see the house on the other side, and my partner Peter is behind me. On my left are my our close friends, Dominic and Ginny. They have known Henry since he was 4 years old, and we would all very much like Henry to come home. Please be aware, you are paying your taxes towards keeping this child away from his family. Please return him. He will benefit from being here. This is much better. He can't get it anywhere else. He will get a loving, nurturing environment here. Please return him. Thank you.